How's it going, guys? This is Michael, just getting ready to play some Puppetmaster the game. And found a lobby open. Let's see. Okay, the other person is on team 1, so let's go to team 2. Playing Puppets versus Puppets. It's actually one of my favorite modes on this because the human's a little overpowered in my opinion, but then again, I mean, he does have to mess with all the puppets, so it kind of makes sense. But those of you who have seen me play this before, it's actually the Puppets versus Puppets mode is actually got a slightly altered map versus the Puppets versus Humans. I didn't realize that at first, but I realize it now. I think the other person's AFK right now, so I'm not going to kill them until I see them moving around, because, you know, it's not fair otherwise. Because even though it just kind of resets after the game's over, it doesn't really do like a official end game. It just kind of ends and then you guys reset, but the layout on the map has actually changed a lot from the previous version of this game, which I don't know how many people actually played it beforehand, but the ventilation system that I'm in right now actually was a lot different. It didn't have an up ladder place you could go. It just had this right here. It had a lot of, it was very basic and generic, like you could tell where you were gonna go in and come out at, which for some reason my keyboard is, I guess my W button is sticking because it kind of makes me move around without moving around, but now that they've added all this extra ventilation up top, you can catch your enemies by surprise a lot better. Except in Puppet versus Puppet mode, it's a little bit harder because they can climb up in the vents as well, but it's still fun and it's a good idea. There's a Easter egg room, which I can't remember if I've shown it in any of my videos before, and I'm trying to remember where exactly it's at, because sometimes the ventilation system gets kind of confused. Oh, here it is. It gets kind of confusing, but there's actually a way to get in that room. It's kind of a glitch, but it's actually pretty neat. It shows the totem for Puppetmasters 4 and 5, and then the character model that was in the previous patch beforehand. So it's pretty neat. Gonna see if this person is back now. Because, I mean, I'm not for like killing someone whenever they're not moving or anything like that. I mean, it gives you a chance to get one up on them, and that's not very fair, because you never know if they're going to be lagging or if you know, they're just new to the game. By the way, if anybody wants to download this game, it is actually a free download on October Games' website. And the website is www.octobergames.com. And you can get it from there. Which this is something that they're doing as a... I'm guessing it's like a side project or something like that. Which is pretty neat to me because I really enjoy the franchise. But they have a lot of like little Easter eggs on the wall about the from the movies, like the Elsa picture and the over here there's the Faust poster, and there's Six Shooter's head over there. And over in this little area here there was a container of leeches, but since the new patch they kind of took it out. And then you've got, like, as you go down the hallway, you have different things from the movies, like you got the Do Not Disturb sign from the first movie. And you also got the this red candle, which you can actually stab it and it bleeds for some reason, but I thought that was pretty cool. And then in this open room you've got the I can't remember his name right now, but you have from the dream sequence from Alex, you have a picture there of that's kind of over the bed, which I thought was pretty neat as well. Which they've changed around some of the layout of this map and the Easter eggs and stuff. Like I mentioned before about the leeches and stuff like that, they took those out. Oh good, they're back. So now we can start the killing. Which I want to say that was fast because, well, I kind of knew where they were because I ventured around the map, and then they hadn't moved yet, so yeah, that was kind of a shame on me, but it's all in fun. Which, if I'm kind of sporadic and boring, I did just stay up all night at a charity event and just decided to record a video real quick. Let's see, there they are. Oh, lost track of me. Which Torch is sort of hard to use because he's a slower moving puppet, and Blade can he's easily dodged whenever he's shooting his flames out. Well, I didn't dodge him there, but you guys get the idea. And this hallway is actually really, really dark. That's why need a special night vision type deal that only certain puppets have. my game today, I guess. Which, one thing I do like about the Puppets vs. Puppets mode is they actually altered the costume of the other puppets, so you can kind of tell who's on your team and who isn't without being able to, or having to look at the health bar and their name. Which they probably spawned at the same area. Maybe they didn't. Oh, that's nice. Which the spawn locations on this game are kinda sparse, like they're either on one end of the hall or they're on the other, and occasionally in the ventilation. Which I would actually encourage as many people to get this game as possible, because it's not all that popular right now. Like, most of the people that play this game I've played with more than one occasion, so I don't really know them by like a first name basis or anything, but it's usually just the same couple folks on and everything, so the more the merrier, because I think it's either 4-on-4 or a little bit more like that. I'm not entirely sure, but and each puppet does different things, so it's kind of made for like a full lobby. And unfortunately, this is for PC only. The last I heard, they didn't have a plan on doing it for a console. But that may have changed. I don't know how I didn't get hit by them there. Crap. Oh, we killed each other. That's kind of cool. Which I think they may even alter the skill a little bit for Torch. I think the alternate Torch can only do the flamethrower, where the Team 1 Torch can actually use a move called Fire Blast that doesn't cost. It has infinite ammo. Where did they run off to? Because they were here, and now I can't find them. Are they in the ventilation? Let's find out. I'm not seeing anybody. So that's kind of neat. They just kind of disappeared. I don't even know where on earth they could have went. Oh, there they are. Which, I'm not entirely sure about the hit markers and what does what damage where and everything, if that makes sense. Because sometimes the hit marker, if you hit them in the head, sometimes it hurts, it seems like it hurts them worse, but at the same time it also doesn't. So I'm not really sure how that works. Which here in a second I think I'm going to change puppets to one that I don't really play that often. I just died, so now would be a good time to change puppets. Which, unfortunately, to change the puppets you do have to leave the game and join back, which is a little aggravating, but it, you know, it's still in its infancy, so I'll try this little guy. I've not played him in a long time. Don't ask me how in the world I'm hitting this guy. Sheer luck. Because I'm not hitting him anymore. Yeah, that's it. Stand still. Stand still. Nobody likes a moving target. Did I get him? Oh, I guess I got him. Sometimes it also doesn't show that they died, so it's hard to pinpoint whether they did or not. Which this character can jump really, really high, and so Torch has a lot of trouble, and Blade also has a lot of trouble attacking me up here. Well, Torch maybe not, but Blade definitely. Oh no, they can't hit me because of the little gap there. Okay, well that feels like cheating, so I'm not gonna stay up there. That definitely felt cheap. Which luckily, one of Torch's downfalls is actually beneficial to Jester. He's kind of really slow, so Jester can outrun him in his flaming abilities. Which, not only can he do a dart throw, but he can also dart stab. Which, the dart stab would probably be more like a blade attack or something like that, where you've got to be up close and personal to utilize it properly. Which I'm not really sure where they spawned at this time. not there. So they must be on the other side. Again. Oh, there they are. Oh, one-hit kill. Which occasionally it lags whenever you die, but that's not so bad. So, I mean, it could be a lot worse. It could lag before you die, and then... Oh, they turned on me. Boom, headshot. Which, with Jester, you kinda gotta be patient, because I tried to zoom in with the start, and it does not have a zoom. So you gotta kinda just be accurate with it. So either you're good with him or you're not, which is okay. But that's all for this one. If you do enjoy it, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Or comment, like, and subscribe. I don't know where I got rate from. But, and always, have a good one.